Hey everyone! Nature can be beautiful and calming. Many people love to take a breather and step out into the big, wide world. Life may be hard, but in some aspects we have it pretty easy. When we're hungry, we can just get something and put it together or order something from a restaurant. Animals aren't quite as fortunate. They can't swoop into a fast food joint for their meal. They need to hunt for it, and animals run on instinct, so they won't always show mercy. They do whatever it takes to secure food for the day, because in the wild, you never know when your next meal may be. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 11 horrific moments of animals eating their prey alive. Stick around until the end, because you're going to see an epically horrific clip of how far a certain animal will go for a living meal. Number 11. Killer whale. Whales are known to be gentle giants, but today you are going to learn that not every whale is the same. While many whales eat small krill and sometimes other small crustaceans, killer whales can have a bigger appetite. Look at this whale. It is seen rising to the surface and thrashing around. Now you may be wondering what it has attacked, and the answer may surprise you. This killer whale has decided to eat a gray whale. Yes, killer whales will eat other whales alive. In this next clip, the killer whale is seen swimming around with an entire humpback whale calf being carried in its mouth. Killer whales love to eat their prey alive, even if it is nearly as big as they are. Not so gentle after all. Number 10. Seagull. Many people know seagulls to be a bit of a nuisance. They don't harmless humans, but they always seem to be starving. Seagulls have many predators. Larger animals and even certain birds love to attack the seagull, which isn't too good at fighting back. But when it comes to smaller animals, the seagulls got full control. Check out this hungry gull. They decided a rabbit was on the menu. Today, it plucks the tiny creature off the ground and eats it alive. It is quite a sight to behold, because these birds don't have claws to hold onto their prey. So it just chomps it down and slides it down the hatch. In this clip, the seagull showcases just how cruel it can be. It ferociously pecks at a poor pigeon and eats the smaller bird whole. Who would have thought these birds could be so vicious? Number 9. Hyena. You may already know about the skills hyenas possess when it comes to hunting their prey. They do it in PAs, which helps them to attack animals that are much larger and stronger than they are. Their laughing whimpers are quite scary when you hear them over and over again, and they let you know when trouble isn't far behind. Here we can see a hyena devouring a wildebeest. The wildebeest didn't stand a chance against these hyenas and paid a big price. The hyena eats it alive, making sure it takes its time to allow the suffering to be prolonged. Little by little, the wildebeest becomes a mangled piece of bloody meat. Its carcass now a trophy earned by the hyenas that were able to attack and eat it. These animals are surprisingly gruesome for their size. Number 8. Heron. Herons are a beautiful species of bird. They've got long legs and beautiful feathers. Their work is elegant and their stance majestic. But don't let their calm and tranquil appearance fool you. These birds can eat. They will slowly stalk their prey and wait until the moment is just right and then lunge at it. Look here. This heron is hungry for some gopher. It walks around scoping the area. Suddenly it sees something. It's its next meal. It slowly moves towards the innocent gopher, making sure to not be seen. And then it attacks. We see it chomping down hard, making sure to not lose its grip on the small gopher. Then it leans its head back and swallows the animal whole. It is something quite terrifying to see. Number 7. Polar bear. Polar bears are known to be ferocious. The irony is in their demeanor. They usually walk around slow, but mess with these animals and you are done for. Polar bears need to eat a lot since they live in frigid cold conditions, so they take their hunting seriously. This clip proves it. This lazy seal lays on top of a sheet of ice. It looks quite relaxed, but this relaxation is broken. Once a polar bear spots it, the polar bear ambushes the seal and hops on top of the ice sheet, surprising the seal. The seal takes a quick look and knows it needs to leave immediately, but it's already too late. The seal cannot move fast enough and the polar bear attacks, taking proceedings into the water. All seems quiet, but then we see the seal being eaten alive by the polar bear in such a messy way. Absolutely terrifying. Number 6. Pelican. Many people will admit that pelicans can actually be quite intimidating. They've got large beaks that can hold quite a bit of food inside these baked. Birds are also quite brave. They will pick on other animals and eat some of them like it's nothing. Let's take a look at this one clip here. These pelicans actually look quite bored walking around in a group while being watched by a few human onlookers. Suddenly there's some action. A flock of pigeons are nearby and one pelican gets a bit hungry. It wastes no time targeting one pigeon and swoops it up into its huge mouth. The pigeon spreads its wings and attempts to make an escape, but it's futile. The pigeon is a goner at this point. The pelican continues walking around while trying to get the pigeon to settle down. We can even see feathers fly out of its mouth. Number 5. Snapping turtle. Throughout our lives, we're taught that turtles are slow and relatively harmless creatures. Most of us may believe that they just like to walk around and eat leaves. Sure, many turtles are like that, but the snapping turtle is much scarier than what we can imagine. Look at this bullfrog getting fed to a snapping turtle. The frog thrashes about, but snapping turtles, like their names suggest, chomp down hard and fast when they eat. In this clip, a live mouse gets dropped into a tank with a snapping turtle. The snapping turtle goes in for the kill and snaps up that mouse alive. The mouse struggles for a bit, but the turtle will not lose this delicious meal. These turtles can get aggressive and end up showing us that we cannot underestimate the power of a turtle. Number 4. Wolf. If you're a dog person, it may be hard to see the aggression in a wolf. They look and sound just like our furry domesticated friends. But in the wild, wolves rule, and in packs they can be nearly unstoppable. It doesn't matter the size. These wolves are going to find a way to get their meal. Look at how they do it here. These wolves spot some wild bison and decide to do a little hunting. They surround the bison and attack it, eventually eating it alive. Their teeth are strong and have subdued the bison in no time. It took very little time for these wolves to chase and surround this huge animal, and their reward was definitely worth it. Look at how viciously they eat. The bison never mess with hungry wolves. Number 3. Komodo Dragon. And number 3 on our list, we have an unlikely monster, the Komodo Dragon. You're going to be surprised at how this lizard can hunt and maim large animals as if it was nothing at all. Their bite is extremely strong, and they are good at defending themselves in case a fight ensues. Look at this Komodo Dragon enjoying a huge meal. This one caught a mother deer pregnant with her baby. She cries as the Komodo Dragon eats it alive, not caring about her pregnant belly. With this meal alone, the Komodo Dragon knocked out 2 lives at once, showing how gruesome nature can truly be. Let's check out another animal which is a creature of the sea. Number 2. Shark. There's much to be respected about the shark's ability to hunt and survive in the wild. They are excellent at capturing their prey. They are also pretty messy, though. They leave blue waters red, a reminder of how bloody their battles can be. Here we see a seal peacefully minding its own business in the water, but the coast is now clear. A shark approaches and spots the seal lunchtime. The shark follows the seal for a little bit while it quickly tries to swim away. In a panic, the seal leaves out of the water, and right in front of the shark's mouth, the shark grabs the poor animal and eats it alive. The grand display of a shark's hunger is most definitely horrifying. And now, are you guys ready for number 1? Well, if you are, make sure you stick around because you are going to be surprised. Here we go. Number 1, ants. Here we are at number 1. And can you believe the creature we're talking about is the humble ant? That's right. Those pesky little insects can be quite brutal in the right conditions. Have you ever been bitten by an ant? It hurts, right? Well, when ants need to feed, they can gang up and eat entire lizards and other small animals. Here are a bunch of fire ants devouring a baby monitor lizard. While it is gruesome, the lizard is already dead. If you want to see something more horrifying, then check out this clip. In this one, a colony of ants spot a slug and decide to go into the kill. Slugs are notoriously slow, and ants move very quickly, so it's pretty obvious what's going to happen here. And we all know who's going to win this battle. Almost instantly, the slug is covered by the ants. We see it still trying to move underneath the new coat of ants, but the ants win the battle. Truly a horrifying way to go. While you're still here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.